What's up, folks? We're doing this again. Once again. This is Limited Run Games, or this is going to be right now. This is the very good documentary that My Life in Gaming did about. That's what they're showing on their Twitch stream right now before their presentation, which is why I have the sound off. But yeah, we're doing it. So they say they have almost 50 games that they're going to announce on this stream, so that's a lot of games, right? But you know, it's interesting. I know they have one thing. Turn that down just so I can see the chat. I know one thing that they have. A little bird told me about one thing that they're announcing, but that's it. I don't know, anything else that they're gonna do. And I think Alex mentioned that he might join the commentary here, but I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. Okay. I'm just tweeting out that we've actually started a stream here. Okay. All right. So yeah, I don't know, with stuff like this. It's really hard to even say what I want out of it, right? Like, it's easier with we talked before Microsoft, and we talked before, everyone will. It's like, what do you want out of this press conference? And it's like sort of easy to figure out with Microsoft or whatever. Like, what do you want out of this? Like tonight, the Square thing, as you can see, I'm drinking out of a cup with Thor on it. I'm interested to see what the Avengers thing is from Crystal Dynamics. And I would love to hear news of a new Deus Ex, and I would, in my most hopeful heart of hearts that is really just ready to be broken, I would love for Square to announce a new Taito Legends collection, because retro collections are back in, and there's a lot of companies doing them, like Taito Legends from Digital Eclipse, or M2. Like, I would love to see that. But with limited run games, like, who knows what, you know. Because they just, there's so many indie games out there, and not even just indie games, like downloadable games, because they've also done, I have the, you can't see it from here, but like I have the Neo Geo shock box version of King of Fighters 97 for the PS4. And like that's not an indie game, right? But like there it is. Like they did a physical version of that. So I mean, just like or Windjammers, like not really an indie game, and so there's like you don't really know what to expect. And with them saying that they're going to be showing or talking about almost 50 games that they're announcing for, I mean, who even knows what we're gonna see. So hard to say what I want to see, but I am interested to see what they come up with. And I also know that in the collector community, I mean, I do have a very large collection of video games, but I consider myself a game player first and a collector second. But I know that in the collector community, there are a lot of people who don't love limited run. They don't love the way that, buying, the buying scheme and the pre-order, you have to get in your order and you have to kind of be on the website and like hitting F5 at a certain time. And, which is honestly why more of my limited run, like the King of Fighters box, like that wasn't a very popular one. So it was like the day after it went on sale, I was like, oh, I forgot that the King of Fighters thing was going. And then I checked it and it was still available. So I was like, oh, well, I'm going to buy it because it's still available. So like, and most of the limited run games that I have are actually Switch games, because with the Switch games, because of the way Nintendo operates, they just leave the pre-orders open for like 2 weeks or whatever it is. And then like, that's it. So, that's sort of my feeling on limited run is just like, I don't feel any particular kind of way about limited run in terms of like there are people who don't like them for those reasons, but I think it's fine. About 2 minutes out now, so we'll see. I think it's really cool that they're showing the My Life in Gaming documentary before they do their thing. They just showed Bionic Commando Rearmed. Did Limited Run do a Bionic Commando Rearmed? Because that is one that I actually would want. Of course, anything that you didn't get when it came out, like, good luck. Hope you got deep pockets, and I'm not about that life for sure. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We know that they're doing. I mean, pre-orders already went up, I guess. So we know that Bloodstained is a thing that they're doing. And I backed at the physical level for Bloodstained. So, oh no, wait, that was. Now I'm trying to remember. Was that just for Curse of the Moon? I don't remember. Anyways, so yeah, I backed at the physical level. So I don't know if I don't know if my copy of Bloodstained will be coming from Limited Run or from somewhere else, or if they just said it's going to get a physical. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, 42 seconds. I guess I'll turn the sound on now.
Digital thing that is going to be pretty hard to play in 20 years.
And we'll see what we get. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just excited to see whatever they're doing, because I do like physical copies. I have a giant memory card in my Switch, but I still like to get physical copies when I can. Like I imported the Kunio World Classics collection. I imported from Japan, and the Capcom Belt Action collection, or it was the beat 'em up bundle here, but that I imported that just so I could have the physical copies. So I like physical copies, so I'm into seeing what they're doing here. So
well, another year, another E3. How are you feeling about this year's slate of hot content?
Honestly, man, I'm pretty excited. A lot of my favorite games are getting announced this year, but really though, I'm kind of concerned about the whole
lack of a venue. Well, don't keep worrying about that, because I think I came up with a really good idea this year.
Really?
We don't even have to drive.
Well, I don't know if I want to walk either. I think I'd rather just call an Uber.
An Uber? But we're already there. It's right here.
This is the stage.
Reagan Dow says the volume is really low. I turned it down so you'd be able to hear me. I can turn it up a little bit.
Josh Fairhurst and Douglas Bogart. Hi, I'm Josh Fairhurst, the co-founder and CEO of Limited Run Games.
Hi, Josh.
Thanks, Josh. Hey, everyone. I'm Douglas Bogart, co-founder and COO of
Hi,
Limited
Doug.
Run Games.
We're here today to talk about physical game releases. Since 2015, Limited
I
Run
love
Games
physical game
has
releases.
over 200 different digital games and made them physical for collectors, preservationists, archivists, and everybody in between. Today, we're excited to show off a brand new slate of games.
I'm turning up
that we'll be
the
bringing to you
stream a
in
little
physical
bit.
form exclusively at limitedrungames.com. Now, if you've tuned into this showcase to see us announce a physical release of Mother 3 or Star Wars, who do you think we are? We can't do that stuff. We're Limited Run Games. We're not EA. We're not Nintendo. So just turn it off. Walk away. We're not going to have that stuff. But if you're here to see some cool games, get ready.
Boy, I hope nobody was actually expecting that.
This is a Limited Run Games E3 showcase.
A lot of empty seats at this showcase. Just saying.
The developer actually made a special trailer for this occasion. Let's let the game speak
I love
for
special
itself.
trailers. Is this Night in the Woods? This is Night in the Woods, isn't it? It's Night in the Woods. This is one that I still haven't played. I feel like this really hit with a certain segment of the gaming populace. And I just got the vibe that it kind of wasn't for me. You know, like... it has a very charming art style, but like, yeah, I don't know. Just didn't seem. Oh my God. I like that they put applause sound effects in for the game announcements.
If you've been following Limited Run Games for a long time, you know that this is the console that got everything started for us. Sadly, production for Vita cartridges is coming to an end. It's with a heavy heart that we announce our final lineup. We're just as bummed about this as you are, and we...
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I ran the numbers, and it just looks like this whole Vita output thing, it's not going to work for us. We simply won't be making enough of a profit off the remaining products. We're sinking our cost in, and it's impacting our gross profit margin. We got to get that up. I know you don't want to hear this right now, but...
The Vita has like a sort of weirdly dedicated fan base, I find. Yeah, I never had a Vita, but I guess the people who have them really like them.
Sorry for the distraction. Now let's get back to taking a look at our final lineup of Vita games.
But I was never,
Let's take a look.
just never really appealed to me. That's Guacamelee 2 or Guacamelee 1. Okay. I love brutal arcade action. I don't even know. That looks a lot like Choo Choo Rocket, but I don't actually know what that is. Kind of blows my mind that Chemco like still exists. Crimson Dragoon says, what's been announced so far? Night in the Woods, basically, is it, and then they've been doing this hype trailer for a bunch of Vita stuff. Nicholas Denies says, my Vita's memory card fried because of an issue with the battery, so I just stopped playing mine. And I'm not buying another memory card. Yeah, I mean, they're so affordable. I can't believe you wouldn't buy another proprietary memory card, because why would you just have an SD card thing? Did you gotta have an expensive proprietary memory card instead? Hey, Centipede. I really didn't like that collection, honestly, that Atari Flashback. I played the first one on PS4. I didn't like there were no options for changing the visual output. The controls were kind of weird on some of the games. It just, I wanted to dig what they were doing, but it was a hard sell for me. This is apparently an Arc System Works game, but I have no idea what this is. Hey, I know what that is. That's Metal Slug. Metal Slug 3, probably the second best Metal Slug after X.
What a fantastic set of games. We have just one more Vita game for our presentation, one that I'm sure many of you have been looking forward to.
Hey, papers, please.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, it's Alex. You are late. You missed the Vita hype reel. So if you're a PlayStation Vita fan,
I saw it.
Okay.
I had it on in the corner. I saw it in the corner of my eye. A bunch of JoJo references and like Vita stuff.
Well, there you go.
And now I guess Papers, Please is back. I don't know.
Yeah. In case you've ever wanted a physical copy of Papers, Please for your PlayStation Vita, Limited Run's got you covered. Which I guess is cool, because like there's niche people, there's people who are into stuff that is just that niche. So like, cool. I'm glad it exists. I don't care at all about the PlayStation Vita, just in general.
Yeah, I continually forget that the Vita exists.
Yeah. Well, so does everybody else, apparently, yeah. I mean, have they actually said that they're not making games for it anymore, or is it just like everybody's...
I thought they did, but okay. I don't know that as fact. But my understanding was, yeah, but...
Okay.
Even if it's not official, it is true. So...
Like, I know that some people were upset that the Bloodstained, like, they removed the Vita version. Like, if you backed and you wanted the Vita version, they're like, sorry, you can switch it, or, like, we'll give you your money back.
Yeah, sorry, but time marches ever forward, and while this game was developed, like, that stopped being a thing.
Yeah.
That's literally the same Papers, Please trailer as, like, Papers, Please when it first launched, except at the end it just said, like, limited run.
Yep.
Like, it's literally the exact same trailer.
Uh-huh.
After 10,000 years, this game is finally free to get a physical release. This game comes from
Oh man, it's been 10,000 years already?
Many of our childhoods.
Yeah.
Here's some pictures of the Limited Run staff morphing it up when they were kids.
Some Power Rangers game, I guess.
That seems that way.
For the PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch.
I wonder if it could be that, like, a fighting game that just came out recently that's, like, super awful.
Yeah, probably. I feel like I heard that there's a patch that made it, like, less awful.
Yeah, it is that game.
Yeah,
but
it is that
no, that's wrong. That game's...
I also
maybe it is by numbers less awful, but like it's still, you know.
Reagan Dow in the chat says there are no more blank Vita cartridges left in the wild. That's why they can't make games on them. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just a little bit too old for Power Rangers to have been a thing for me. Like, the first series started when I want to say I was like 11 or 12, and I was like, this is kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to go back to watching Batman and X-Men cartoons.
I didn't really like it, but for somebody who didn't like it, I did watch a fair amount of it, but it never really was like my thing. Like,
yeah.
You know.
I mean, I absorbed some of it by osmosis, because, like, I had a friend who had a little brother who was, like, really into it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and, like, also it was just, like, this thing that was everywhere, right? And I had cousins that were younger than me and stuff, so, like, I've absorbed some of it by osmosis, but, like, not very much, and nothing past the original series that I have any idea about, so...
Battle for the Grid, everyone. It's available now for pre-order on PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch, exclusively.
Crimson Dragoon says the Switch was the final nail in the coffin for the Vita. I think that's accurate, yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Nicholas Dunai says Battle for the Grid is a good fighter. It's just beyond bare bones, but no reason to buy it if you're not a Power Rangers fan, though.
We don't often get the chance to release games of this.
I don't know. Alex, maybe...
We'll agree to disagree. It's not worth getting into.
Okay.
This indie take on the white knuckle extreme sports scoring genre you all know and love.
I love white knuckle extreme sports.
Hang on. I was gonna say, is this like a spiritual Jet Set Radio? And then
it kind of looks like it. Yeah, kind of.
Clearly, whoever this is, they like that game. No, maybe this is a Mirror's Edge Tony Hawk like Jet Set Radio.
This actually does look kind of dope. Like, I've never heard of this game, but it.
Funky backstory? Well, now I'm in.
Yeah. I wasn't sold before, but now that there's a funky backstory.
Yeah.
I don't want stealth and hacking, though. Like, I just want to, like, do tricks on shit.
That's only one mode.
Crazy game ball matches. Sure. I don't know, this seems like a thing that I would theoretically like to give a try to, but I don't...
Yeah,
I don't know if I, like, want to do stealth on roller skates or, like, hacking missions. I think I just want to, like, skate around this world. Like,
can we just say that stealth on roller skates is at least, like, a good punk band or, like, album name? Or, yeah.
Yeah, my next punk band will be called Stealth on Roller Skates.
Alright. That's all I'm asking.
What's up? We're Stealth on Roller Skates. This is our latest track. It's called... It's called Big Ass Sword. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Not only can you have a boyfriend, but your boyfriend's also a big ass sword. We're going to be releasing the sophomore title from Super Giant Games for PlayStation 4 and Switch. Let's cut straight into it.
From the creators of Bastion.
Oh, Transistor, like, limited run.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
I was going to say I just bought Hades, so yeah, that is. I didn't play Transistor at all.
I liked it.
Yeah, Kurt liked it too.
Some people thought it was like one of the best games of the year. I'm like, I don't know about all that, but like I liked it. I thought it was good.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember Kurt liking it, but I feel like it was like less actiony than Bastion, right? And I think that's why I never played it.
Nah, it's about the same. I mean, I think that's one of those things that's technically true, but like I think they're both pretty actiony.
Yeah, well, I got Hades because Eric played it on stream last week, and
that is definitely way more action.
Right. And it's $10 on the Epic Store right now, so I was like, and I guess they were saying like since it's still in early access, they're about to raise the price.
Yeah,
I think I heard, so I was like, I'll just buy it for $10 now. Just I'm more likely to get $10 worth out of it than like 40 or whatever. So.
Yeah. The music in Transistor is perfect. I'll say that.
It sounds good.
Super good.
I like what I'm hearing right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. At least check out the soundtrack, if not the game.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm into that. I love the fake applause that they've cut in. It's pretty good.
Transistor on Switch makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it really seems like it.
In the console graveyard. Our time with the Switch is just getting started. We're about to show you our upcoming games for the summer and fall on the Nintendo Switch. So once again, it's time for me to perform the Switchual.
Don't know. Not the Switchual. The last time we did that, a giant Switch stampeded through Midtown Manhattan and knocked over buildings. Bill says, "Why didn't this game ever come to Xbox?" Didn't Transistor wasn't on 360 or Xbox One? I thought it was.
I don't know. That's a good question. If I was under the impression it did, but I also
I don't have an
was not paying
Xbox
attention
One.
to Xbox at that time. Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought Transistor was on everything.
Yeah, I just assumed it was. I did not.
Oh no, not hypergonadism.
Some roguelike.
Rogue
Legacy. Yeah.
So, like, this was one of those games that I played Was there a demo that came out, like, before early access was a thing? I feel like there was a demo, and I liked it, and then I bought it, and then I, like, didn't actually play the main game very much at all. Like, I don't know.
I heard, like, mixed things about it. People really, like, the people who liked it really liked it, and the people who hated it were like, it's fucking garbage. So I just kind of was like, eh.
I didn't think it was
I got
fucking
enough
garbage, for sure.
Yeah.
But
I'm like, my stance was like, I just have enough roguelikes already. I don't really care. It's fine.
Bill says no, just Bastion came out on Xbox. I have no idea. Then I have no idea why Transistor didn't come out on Xbox. That seems weird to me, though. What? I don't know what
this is.
I was gonna say.
Cool.
I don't know what this is, but it looks cool. It looks similar to. There's like 2 other games that are like very similar to this that are out or coming out soon.
That Blasphemous game. Like,
Blasphemous
cool.
looks super
Yeah.
dope. I am. Oh man.
I was gonna say
Blazing
Joe,
Chrome.
Contra. Blazing
Yeah,
Chrome.
pretty much. That's from the people who did Odalis and what was the other one? Odalis and Oniken. So like I'm very into this. Yeah, I'm about that. I'm about that Blazing Chrome life.
What an exciting set of Switch releases we just showed. Well, now we're going to take a closer look at some of our upcoming Switch games. This next game is all about buying fast and free, and we wanted to release it for a really long time. Check it out.
Oh, apparently that Dark Devotion game is like out already.
Right. Most of
Alright,
these
well.
are out already, I think.
Yeah,
Blazing
yeah.
Chrome is not.
I just literally never heard of it, so I'm like,
So
Well.
this is a game that people like raved about, and I played it, and
Yeah.
I was just like, "This is whatever it is. This is not clicking with me. This is like shitty Sonic the Hedgehog." Is like,
yeah, I kind of feel that. I didn't think it was like shitty, but I was like, it was not a thing I was super about. I played it like 4 hours or 5 hours or something. I was like, yeah, it's like Sonic, but for furries and not as good.
Sonic is already for furries, dude.
No, but I mean, but what if Sonic was for furries though? Like no, like shame against like shout out to furries out there. It's fine. I'm not like trying to hate on it. I was just like, it just very much has that vibe.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Also,
Yeah,
before
I
Sonic
don't
Mania,
know,
there
it's-
hadn't been a good Sonic game in like 20 years or whatever. So I think people were maybe.
Well, the
that was
portable
maybe
the portable
part of it.
ones were
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, you know what I meant.
yeah, I get you. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't say shitty. It wasn't. I didn't think it was shitty, but I was just like, okay, this is just like kind of Sonic, but like not totally. And I don't know. It just didn't click with me. Like in the little bit of it that I played.
I felt like the stages were too big, which is like a weird thing to say, but it's like it felt like it.
It's not
like
a weird thing to say.
It felt like the levels took longer than like what a Sonic level should feel like, if that makes sense.
I mean, some of the later stages in Sonic Mania had that problem too, if I'm being honest.
I also didn't really care for Sonic Mania, and that's when I realized, oh, you know what? I just guess I don't like Sonic, but that's my damage.
Yeah. No, I liked Sonic Mania quite a bit, but yeah, some of the like last couple of stages, I was like, why are these levels so big?
Hey there, buddy. I'm gonna need you to help me announce this next pair of Switch games.
Are these all JoJo jokes that I'm just not getting because I don't watch JoJo?
I mean, the one thing where they cut back from the commercial and said like stand and blah blah blah, that's a JoJo thing.
Okay.
And then the whole like rush down punch thing is a
Right.
JoJo thing. That was pretty much it. Oh, and then the little sound effects that were popping up on the screen, that is also very much a JoJo.
Right. Okay.
I kind of
So-
have the sound on like super low, so I don't know if they're making other JoJo references, but I would assume so. They should if they're not.
So Crimson Dragoon says he owns Freedom Planet twice. He or she, I guess, I don't know, owns Freedom Planet twice on Steam and Wii U, and thought it was great. So and wish they would stop taking their sweet ass time with a sequel.
Yeah, that's actually
mean,
what I'm surprised about, because
yeah.
they announced that I feel like a while ago.
Yeah,
and people really liked that game, and it's
Right.
like, well, so what's the problem? What's the holdup?
What's the holdup? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also like kind of mystified, like who wants to play Turok and Turok 2 in this year of
Yeah.
our Lord 2019? Like, I mean that's cool, I guess, you know, but
I mean that's
But
why
it's
it's a limited
available?
run, right?
well, sure.
How's that any cool?
But also, yeah, I don't understand that either. I need Turok 1 on the go, bro. I need it.
In this game, you take the role of a young boy who's
I mean, I guess
searching
like
for his frog
the
with
new
help from
version, they like got rid of a lot of the mist and the draw distance issues and stuff. But like, I still don't know that I would want
Still.
to. I feel like that's a game that is like extremely like you can never go home again, right? Like,
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
If you played it at the time, it was kind of dope. But if you went back to it now, you'd be like, "What is wrong with this game?"
Yeah.
Man, this is a game that I still haven't played, and I've heard like is like probably the best Blaster Master.
Yeah, I've heard it's good. I'm not playing it either. But
It's on my eShop wish list, but I don't know. I mean, it's cool that there's going to be a physical. So is it just the first one? Because the second one like just came out like a couple months ago, right? So
well, yeah. So far, they just said Blaster Master 0, so we'll see if whatever the other one's called is mentioned.
Bill says, "Why would you release the Turok games separately instead of bundling them together?" I mean, I know the answer is
Yeah.
money, but it seems like if you want one, you want just both. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you on that one, Bill. I think.
Yeah.
I mean,
I agree.
The answer seems to be money, but I would also question like how many people are going to throw down for both of those. I don't know.
I mean, or either.
I mean,
of
it might be. Well, yeah, it might be that the whoever like owns the publishing rights to that now, like, wouldn't let them do them both in one thing, right? Like, it might be that the publisher was like, no, these are worth a separate release. You know.
Oh, sweet, Mighty Gunvolt or whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah.
Game sucks.
Hey, man, that was the best thing that I got out of the Mighty Number 9 Kickstarter was a copy of Mighty Gunvolt or whatever.
Mighty Number 9 or whatever it was. That was actually not bad. That was the best thing I got out of it as well. But I was just thinking about the regular Gunvolt game. I was like, oh, I did not care for it.
This next game will be our first release with THQ Nordic in a new partnership.
Nicholas Dunai says, "I just wish Blaster Master was 16-bit and not 8-bit." I don't know. I feel that looks more like a 16-bit game. It looks kind of in between.
One,
Yeah.
if there's a problem in your way, simply blast it away. Two, when you're a gamer and the man's trying to keep you down, there's only one thing you can do. Rise up.
Oh, is this Space Asshole? Yeah, Space
Nice.
Asshole.
Yeah, they're making a like an HD version of was it the one where you can just like blow everything
Oh,
up
this is
all
the
time?
original. This is the first one. Yeah, Red Faction Gorilla. That's
There it
Space
is.
Asshole. That one, that's
Yeah.
out already, I think.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
almost
gonna say I think
positive
it's
that's already.
out soon, if not already.
Yeah.
I rented this game and played it from beginning to end, and I like did not understand why everybody thought it was great.
I thought it was fine. Yeah, I mean, I thought
It was fine. Yeah, it was good, but it wasn't like I seem to remember there being like a lot of hype for it back at that time, but Space Asshole is great. That
Yeah,
game,
Space Asshole
the multiplayer
rules.
mode where it's just like try to get the biggest score by blowing shit up is in like 3 turns is like the best.
I mean, the thing that I really enjoy about it is like, there's a bunch of bad guys in this building. I'm just gonna take this sledgehammer and like knock the building down around them. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
mission's complete. I don't know. I like it. Like I was watching a thing about Symphony of the Night last night, and it was sort of like a does this game still hold up type of retrospective.
Yeah, of course it does. But
Right,
anyway,
of course it
continue.
does. And you know, the person was like, of course it does. But they were like, I don't know, like, some of this stuff is just straight up broken. And I'm like, that's kind of what's fun about Symphony of the Night, though, is like, there's like 10 different ways you can break this game wide open and kill Dracula in like 5 seconds. And like, that's what's cool about it. Like, that's what I find is part of the...
or whatever.
Yeah, you can get the chrysogram, or you can get like... You can grind up the blood drinking sword, or you can use the shield rod.
Shield rod, Alucard shield.
Yep.
Yeah, that's real, which is super easy to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, that to me, that's part of the fun of it, and so that's like kind of what I liked about Space Asshole is just like I'm just gonna
Pleased to finally be adding the 3DS to our
knock
support
down.
system. And for our first game, we're going to be working with an acclaimed indie dev who has a long history of being on Nintendo's digital distribution services. And now he will have a collection available on cartridge for the first time. Let's take a look.
Reagan douses. I can't believe they aren't bundling both Blaster Master Zeros. Blaster Master Zero is like brand new. That's not surprising to me that they're not bundling them both.
Barry Bonds, I hear, with a very special announcement.
Crimson Dragoon says played the Xbox version of Red Faction and it did nothing for me. Yeah, I mean, it was via Xbox One. So like, if you played it that long after it came out,
That's right. A limited
I think the appeal of the original,
which leaves the question, which
You know.
game will it be?
of the original Red Faction, the moment had sort of passed.
Yeah.
If you played it on Xbox One, there wasn't anything really there. But Red Faction Gorilla, aka Space Asshole, that game still rules.
Will be released physically on a 3DS cartridge. Huzzah! But that's not all. Later in 2012,
I think it's kinda weird
the team also released an addictive
That Limited Run is just now doing 3DS games, like just in time for this console to no longer be like relevant or supported.
Right.
They're gonna start
I know it will.
putting out games on 3DS. I guess I didn't realize. Like I thought they already had been putting out games on 3DS, and I just wasn't paying super close attention.
Zeo was released on 3DS, offering Metroidvania space exploration.
Did you play Zeo Drifter?
And some wonderful
No.
dimension leaping of its
Is that what this is?
That's
Yeah.
right. Zeo Drifter will also be part of the collection.
Oh, that looks neat.
Nova.
Yeah, it does, but I didn't
Cranking
play
the
it.
difficulty up to 11.
I'll buy it if it's on Steam.
I'm sure it is.
If I was gonna say it probably is. I don't know.
16 to test the skills of every platformer pro. Completing the roster for a TUI collection, Mutant Mud Super Challenge joins the gang on the cozy 3DS cartridge. Brilliant! Oh, one moment. Sorry. I just got word that the code wizards at Atui are squeezing one more game into the cartridge.
Oh, this is all one release. Okay, so that's
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty
that's
cool.
actually pretty dope.
Plucky platform adventure with a
Chicken Wiggle.
online sharing. Chicken Wiggle hatched on the 3DS in 2017. You guessed it, Chicken Wiggle will also be included on the cartridge, completing the Atui collection on 3DS. Excellent.
Okay, that's actually
right,
that's
folks.
kind of
The Atui
dope.
collection
Yeah.
will feature 5 amazing games from Atui on one very unique and one very special cartridge for the Nintendo 3DS. Bloody marvelous. Thanks for watching and have a splendid day.
Yeah, that's kind of cool for a bundle.
Hope you like Mutant Muds.
Yeah. That guy's excited.
Continuing our trend from last year, we've got 2 Sega CD classics being remastered.
Sega CD Classics. Let's go, Snatcher. Come on, baby.
Yeah, it's not Snatch.
Snatcher coming to Switch. Let's go.
That would be dope.
Take a look at
It's probably
this
like
great
Night
new
Trap
game
or something.
from the FMV
Night Trap's already on Switch, my dude. I have it.
Well, but like again, I don't know. HD remastered.
I think you're probably pretty close.
I was gonna say it's definitely gonna be something. Yeah.
Corpse Killer. I hung out with the dude from Screaming Villains, the guy who's been remastering all these games and doing all these remakes. I met him at Cincy Classic a couple weeks ago. He's a good dude. He's a chill guy. And it was actually really interesting to hear. He talked a little bit about like the process of remaking these games for Switch and stuff.
Yeah, I bet that would be a lot of fun, like doing that as a job.
Yeah. He's pretty stoked about it because he used to work in a call center, and then he did.
Yeah, well.
Then he did Night Trap, and all of a sudden, like, this is his job now. Yeah, Vincent Schiavelli. That's the best part of Corpse Killer is Vincent Schiavelli. Like the Saturn style, the faux Saturn style box art for the PS4 version.
Snatcher, snatch. Damn it.
I need your help. I built all these traps and security systems to protect the people who live.
Oh, Night Trap? Is that what this is?
No, it's double. Well, I mean, it's
No,
basically the
it's just
sequel
somebody
to-
just hit a switch and somebody fell
Right.
down a hole. I was like, oh, Night Trap.
I mean, it's pretty much the sequel. But hey, man, it's got Arlie Ermy and Debbie Harry from Blondie and a soundtrack from Thomas Dolby, so
Okay.
it's at least worth sort of experiencing in that way. It's not a very good game, though, but it's super weird, so...
Hey, it just trapped Jeff.
Fuck Jeff, okay? Fuck
Yeah.
Jeff. But yeah, that one's already been out for download for a while.
Earlier we announced that we'll be bringing you Night in the Woods in physical form.
Nicholas Denai says Corpse Killer Remastered is too clean. It's like a weird PC release.
Modern adventure
And MC Banjo Mike says, God, why?
This night
I had this for Saturn and it was awful.
represents the first adventure game they ever played.
Mike, what are you doing? Get on here. Don't say that you're at work or something.
I was
don't
going to
care
say, I'm
about
pretty
that.
sure he's at work.
Oh, he's
so-
definitely at work. But look,
That the adventure
those patients are going to be fine.
Still Miss
Okay.
is coming to the Nintendo Switch.
Boy. Anyway.
I don't... Mist,
Alright.
Mist is one of those things.
Yeah, Mist is definitely one of those things.
That's, yeah.
Years ago, at one of our
I mean, hey, more power to, like, congrats if you like Mist. Here it is.
It
Yep.
brings me absolute pleasure to announce we finally have a
Never
release
liked
of the
Myst.
PlayStation 4 version
Yeah, I
of
don't-
Strain Kings from Tribute Games and Paul Roberts.
Not into it.
This June 28th, you can now finally pick up
Adventure games are a very, like, hit or miss thing for me. Mostly Mist, though.
I mean, is Mist even an adventure game? I don't know.
Puzzle games are also in that category. So, like, you played
Yeah,
this,
well,
didn't
fair
you?
enough. I did. I played quite a bit of this.
Yeah.
I think this is one that I think was like...
Resistance, go!
It was conceptually interesting, but I didn't actually enjoy playing it as much as I kind of hoped I would. Like, yeah, I don't know. It wasn't bad, but it didn't scratch the exact itch I was kind of hoping it would. Put it that way.
All yours. Sorry.
I think I played the demo of it, and like that, I thought it was fine, but then that was it. I didn't buy the actual game.
Mike says, I wonder if they ever made this game fun. I don't know. I haven't played it in a really long time, so...
Well, hey, you can buy a physical copy if you want to find out, Mike.
Yeah, there you go. Crimson Dragoon says, a bit off topic. This is more than a bit off topic, but is Bloodsport or Kickboxer the better Van Damme movie? And I mean, Bloodsport for sure.
Bloodsport, yeah.
Limited Run Games
Yeah.
will be the exclusive distributor.
Because only one of those movies has Ray Jackson, and only one of those movies has JCVD playing Karate Champ.
Comes with an awesome shadow box, a replica Phoenix
Do you like
gear,
video games?
and stickers. as well as a box
both. I mean, you kind of can't go wrong though, right? Like those are
Well,
both.
sure.
super
Yeah, I mean,
movies.
Kickboxer's good, but
Yeah.
Bloodsport
But I would
is-
also say Bloodsport is. Yeah.
Only 5,000 of these
Yeah.
will be available.
That's the one.
4,000 on PlayStation
I mean,
4 and 1,000
Bloodsport
on
also
PC.
has,
It'll be
like,
available exclusively
he
in
explodes that
North
guy's nuts
America.
with the dim mock. He explodes
Yeah,
a
dude.
brick with the dim mock, and only one of those movies has Forrest Whitaker.
Chapter 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
What a time
They
to
go on
be
a
alive.
wacky chase that's like not wacky or
Yeah.
just weird.
It's kind of,
Mostly
it's
just
a little
very weird.
wacky. It's a little wacky.
We hope that you
Yeah,
tune
but
in
it's
to
like-
one thing that you're excited
I don't know. It's
Hard
very
copy of
strange
the
and comes out of nowhere.
Well, it wouldn't be
Whatever, that movie rules.
Mike
Also,
says I
wait, which-
shouldn't watch this thing. I don't even like physical game releases. I'll try to be back for some of Ubisoft. I don't think I'm going to do Ubisoft because I don't care about anything Ubisoft is doing.
Now let's go back.
I also don't care for physical releases, but I was like, whatever, I'll just hang out with Joe. It's fine.
Yeah, see? There you go.
So don't be a jerk, Mike.
One more
Oh, there's one more thing.
One more thing. One more thing.
Bill says they're both no sudden death, which is true. That movie also fucking rules.
Well, I mean, only one of those movies involves, like, fighting the Pittsburgh Penguins mascot in a kitchen, so...
Yeah, fucking stabbing her in the neck with a chicken bone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, that's a different guy. That's a guy. That's somebody.
No,
else.
it's a lady in the mascot outfit.
No, it's a lady in the suit, but
Oh, but it's a
the
different
chicken
guy who
bone
gets
is-
stabbed with the chicken
yeah,
bone.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No, how can I forget? Iceberg gets put in the dishwasher.
That's right.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
That movie rules. Is it Star Wars thing? Oh shit, we got
Pod Racer. Oh wait, then that's
X-Wing
a whole
versus TIE Fighter.
Jedi Knight.
No, Pod Racer. That's okay. That game's hella good.
I was gonna say that's like the only good thing that came out of Episode 1 was.
Oh, there's multiple here. Oh, dude.
Yeah, there's
Jedi
a whole
Knight
bunch
2.
of stuff
Let's
happening
go.
here.
TIE Fighter. Okay. Oh wait, no, that's Dark Forces. Never mind.
The NES, Star Wars, Shadows of the Empire. Is this
like-
just
I
like
guess
every
this is like a
old Star
collection.
Wars game? Yeah, I don't.
Fucking
Jesus.
whatchamacallit, the N64 one that
Yeah,
sucks.
Shadows of
that
the
I played a
Empire.
bunch of. Shadows of the Empire.
mean,
I'm
that's-
extremely into this.
Yeah, I'm
whatever
very
this is.
is it just one collection or is it all the? That seems weird.
Yeah.
That's probably a bunch. Those are probably all individual. Okay, I guess we just don't get to actually know specifics about that,
Yeah.
but I'm
Like-
into it.
Like that's it.
Is that it?
Refreshing.
Seems like that's it. Oh, here we go. Star
Oh,
Wars
what?
Bounty Hunter, June 28th. Okay, I'm not super interested in that one. That's,
Yeah, that's whatever.
From everyone at Limited Run Games, thank you for watching. Stay tuned.
so I guess then they're all individual, right? Because that was just
I guess, yeah.
Now available on
That seems-
limitedrungames.com.
A little strange, but okay. I guess that's it.
that seems to be it. Yeah.
Unless you want to watch some Power Rangers Battle for the Grid gameplay.
I don't. I really
I'm
don't.
alright. I'm alright.
Yeah,
But
I
that's
don't-
cool. I'm fucking like because Jedi Knight is like a fucking baller game that I played a lot when I was a kid. I really liked, and it's
Yeah.
like impossible to get to run on modern systems. Not impossible, but like difficult. Even
Isn't
the Steam
it-
version has like weird.
Oh, really? I was gonna say, can't you
Yeah,
get it on
yeah.
like GOG or Steam or something?
Maybe the GOG version's better, but I don't know. I would be down for a physical version of that because I actually like that game a lot and played it a ton. So
Yeah.
that would be cool.
X-wing versus TIE Fighter, I think, or the whatever. If that
Yeah.
one seemed like it was gonna be a bundle of some sort,
Yeah.
like X-wing and X-wing versus or X-wing TIE Fighter, X-wing versus TIE Fighter. Every time those go on sale on GOG, I'm always like a second away from buying them, and then I'm like, maybe next time, and then I just
Yeah.
and I should just buy them because like those games are real good.
Yeah.
I've been having this conversation both like with people in a Slack chat that I'm in with a bunch of old coworkers and on Twitter, and like, what was the last actually good Star Wars game? Was it KOTOR 2? Because I feel like it might have been KOTOR 2.
I mean, yeah, probably. I can't think of anything else after
Or
that.
like the first Lego Star Wars was pretty good before
If
that
you-
formula
yeah,
was
I gonna say-
completely
I was about to say,
exhausted.
if you count the Lego games, like yeah, I guess one of the Lego games. I was never really into those, so Because it's definitely not Force Unleashed. It's definitely not Force Unleashed 2.
I actually,
guess
until recently, forgot that Force Unleashed 2 even existed.
yeah, I mean, as well you should. They're like totally, they're not even like bad. They're just like, yeah, whatever, yeah, it's fine. When was Battlefront like the first Star Wars Battlefront? I think that
was
before
before KOTOR 2. I believe.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess KOTOR 2, yeah.
Or maybe right after it. I think that was like KOTOR 2 was like 15 years ago, and Battlefront 2, original Battlefront 2, was like 14 years ago or something like that. So
yeah, one of those. Because I don't know what even else has come out since then. Like,
I mean, a whole bunch of stuff, but nothing.
Google, help me out. Star Wars video games. Enter. I should have put list of Star. Thanks, Wikipedia. You're the best. Oh, this is not like chronologically. This is by. Oh, here we go. Standalone. No. Yeah, it's in order of like. Okay, we need to talk to whoever's organizing this shit on Wikipedia, because they have it organized by like which movie it's based on.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Settle down.
Not helpful.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that was was that really 2005?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess if Old Republic counts, but I like that game for what it was. But I mean,
I'm not an MMO person like whatsoever.
Right, I was gonna say, but that's like that's an MMO, which I feel like is almost just like an entirely different thing. Mm-hmm. It's not a video game; it's an MMO. You know what I mean? I like MMOs, but it's like it's hard to compare an MMO to like a non-MMO.
Right.
Yeah, fucking Star Wars Galaxy.
I mean, Jedi Knight 2 was 2002. Rogue Squadron 3 was 2003.
That one wasn't as good, though.
Yeah, it's true. Knights of the Old Republic 2 was 2005.
Yeah.
Battlefront 2 was 2005.
Okay, so same.
So,
we'd have to
14 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been... I mean, well, hey, before, like 4 or 5 years ago, there weren't any good Star Wars movies for, like, 30 years or whatever.
Yeah, true that.
So, I mean, we've had a shorter drought in video games than we did in movies.
True. But I mean, that was mostly in response to people being like, oh, like, look at this Forgotten Order or whatever the hell it's called.
Oh, the Jedi... Order thing.
Yeah,
fuck, what is it called? It's right. I just saw it on this
Fallen Order, Forgotten Order, Fallen Order.
Where'd it go? I don't remember, but it looks neat. Fallen Order.
I mean, it looks neat, but I don't know. Like the actual gameplay that I saw, I was just sort of like, that sure looks like a third-person action game.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean. Right.
I still wish that one game that got canceled that whatchamacallit was working on.
13 or whatever.
That seemed more interesting to me.
Amy Hennig was working on that, right?
I think so.
Or was it Jade Raymond?
I don't recall. But anyway, then Visceral got exploded, so.
Right.
And that was cool. Oh wait.
Yeah. I love EA buying up studios and then just like closing them.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Here, let's see. Amy Hennig.
It was Amy Hennig. Okay.
It was Amy Hennig, yeah. But whatever, now it's not happening.
Right.
God damn it.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Who was it you that was talking about how like I don't remember, maybe somebody was talking about how like what's up with all the like because the Fallen Order takes place between the prequel trilogy and the original trilogy, and people are like, wasn't the idea that there weren't any fucking Jedi around, and now like it's like there's actually 1 million Jedi who are just still hanging out after they were all exterminated or whatever. The prequels are bad and they did bad things to the lore, so I just kind of forget that they exist because they're stupid and they're bad films.
My stance when the prequels came out, like when the first one came out and I was a wee baby, I was like, well, who cares about this? Like the whole thing, like is about what made Darth Vader turn into Darth Vader. Where's that? I don't give a shit about the Gungans. Who the fuck are the Gungans? Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then that stuff doesn't really. So 1 and 2 just set up 3, whereas I was like, well, 3 is the one that like that's the only thing that anybody ever cared about. And I
Right.
thought that movie was okay, but just 1 and 2 are just so bad, like
Right.
just so bad.
I
It's
mean,
ridiculous.
3 was fine for what it was. Like, it's the least
Yeah,
offensive of the prequel trilogy, but it's still
I
not
would even
good.
say 3. I would even say 3 is good. I wouldn't say it's great. I would say it's just good. But like, I think it's like a fun movie. I think it's okay.
I would say that 3...
Maybe okay is a better
like,
way to
for
describe
me,
it. But
yeah. For me, 3 comes literally after... In order of, like, goodness, it comes after literally every other movie in the franchise that isn't another one of the prequel trilogy.
right.
So, like, it's, like, just behind Solo. As, like, in terms of... Which are both movies that I probably don't ever need to watch again. Like,
Yeah, Solo doesn't exist. Sorry, guys.
like, you know, and then after... But there's, like, a pretty good-sized gulf between Solo and, like, Force Awakens, which I would say is, like, the next one after Solo.
Yeah.
Like, that's like a pretty decent gulf in quality between those two movies, and then like
Right.
the rest of
Yeah.
them are all like good to great. Is kind of that's where I've parked on Star Wars films. So, all right, well now we're just like navel gazing
Anyway.
about Star Wars. So
I was gonna say,
I don't.
Well, that's E3.
Yeah, I don't care really about Ubisoft, so I'm not going to be back for Ubisoft. But I think I will be back. I will be. Eric and I at least will be back for Square. I'm interested to see what's going on with the Avengers stuff. Like I said earlier in this stream, I'm hoping for a new Deus Ex. I don't know what the status of that franchise is right now. And
They'll probably show like 2 seconds of Final Fantasy VII.
yeah, I don't care about that. I mean, I care about that insofar
Maybe they
as like
won't even.
it seems like it's going to be better than the original Final Fantasy VII, which has not aged well, and I don't think is a good video game. But you know, I think the remake could be like I liked Crisis Core more than like original Final Fantasy VII, and it seems like this is going to play a little bit more like Crisis Core. Of course, now Crisis Core that's 10 years ago.
Right.
But it
yeah, I
seems
get
like
what
it's going to play more like that. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm not like I'm more interested in Avengers than Final Fantasy VII, and I'm hoping that we'll find out if anything is going on with the Deus Ex series, because I don't know. The last one wasn't as good as Human Revolution, but I still liked it. Like I still played it. I played it all the way to the end. Like I got to the final boss fight, and then I just never went back and killed him, which I should just do that, right? Because like
Yeah.
I'm there.
I beat it. I thought it was good. I just I had downloaded the DLC that I got for pre-ordering it, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play that, and then I just like didn't. Like started it and then quit and then just never went back.
Yeah, but I liked it not as much as Human Revolution. I liked Human Revolution a lot. I thought it was really... I mean, I thought it was the best game that came out that year, which Eric and I will ever argue about whether it was that or Saints Row the Third, but...
I'm on your sides, so...
Yeah. I mean, I also really liked Saints Row the Third, so... But
I thought it was bad.
Nah, you're wrong. It wasn't. But anyways, I'm interested to see what they're doing, and as I said earlier, my biggest like pie in the sky dumbass wish that I know isn't actually going to happen is that Square remembers that they own Taito and they do like a new Taito Legends collection with like Digital Eclipse like handling it. But that's not going to happen, so I'm not going to hold my breath for that. But that would be dope to hear about that. But I'm really interested to know like what this Avengers thing even is, right? Because we really don't know anything about it except that Crystal Dynamics has been working on an Avengers game for like 3 years. That's all.
Well, let's hope for Avengers and Taito, but let's expect Final Fantasy VIII HD.
Well, we know that they said they're going to show Avengers. Like they've said that up front. Like we're going to explain and show this thing. So.
Right, but showing it and like showing.
Well,
it
yeah, fair enough.
You know what I mean?
Also,
Could just be
I'm kind of wondering about Final Fantasy 8 HD because wasn't the thing they've been saying like the reason they released 7 and 9 and not 8 is because like the source code is lost and it's apparently like a giant pain in the ass to like make it work on anything that's not a PlayStation or a PlayStation emulator. So
maybe they found it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Or they were like, "This is a pain in the ass, but we did it for you."
We did it for you. Yeah, we did it for the money. All right. Well, I'm gonna end the stream.
It's not about that.
And we'll be back for Square at 8 o'clock Central Time, 6 o'clock Pacific
time.
Yeah.
9 o'clock Eastern Time.
Yeah.
And from there, you're on your own.
Yep. And I'll be back tomorrow. I forgot, Alex. Are you working tomorrow? Or are you going to be around for Nintendo? At 11 o'clock, 11 Central tomorrow morning. 9 a.m. your time tomorrow.
Fuck you, man. I want to get up. I'm tired. All right.
But you don't. I mean, don't. I'm just asking. Coffee and I are going to be around because Coffee surprisingly doesn't have to work. So.
Yeah, that's weird. But okay.
All right. Cool. Well,
right.
I'm going to end the stream and we'll see all you lovely people later. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Bye.